Okay, my name is Stephen. I'm from KTO. Okay, you may be in this MVC platform last time. Every time I will present one CTU patent technology. And today I will present one technology related to a thermoelectric device. So most of the device or sensor or apparatus is powered by the battery. Battery is very reliable, but there's also some concern and limitation on the battery. For example, if you dispose a battery, it will cause an environmental issue. A battery sometimes is a limitation. When you use up, you need to replace it or recharge it. So people will think about another way how to power the device. They try to harvesting the energy from the ambidextrous environments. For example, solar may be one of the energy source. Or mechanical way, you can see my mechanical watch is turn up the mechanical energy stored in the spring and then turn up the watch. And also today I talk about a technology use the heat to convert it into electricity. You can see the market here. There's two charts. There's the market. So the markets about the thermoelectric energies is quite. The growth is quite obvious. From 2015 to 2025, the growth rate will be up to 22%. And by the 2025, the total revenue forecast can reach $3.2 billion. And on another chart, you can see the market sector. The major market sector is on the wireless sensor, but you can also see the consumer electronics is also another big market sector. And this device is the operation theory is based on the semiconductor material. It uses a very special material called telluride. It's a rare earth metal. Okay, see a PowerPoint. Okay, it makes use of tin and lead to make up the P-type and N-type material. When the heat go across these two materials, it will generate electricity. This is the one made in laboratory. We coated the material by thermal evaporation on the polyimide substrate, and then sure you can make it bigger, and also the space of the material can be lesser, so the density on this substrate will be higher and can generate more electricity. So this is several prototype in our laboratory. You can see we make it at a wristband and then hold on the wrist. You can power up a very simple electric watch. And sure, the bigger size, it can generate more energy. And the temperature gradient bigger, the wider, the electricity can generate more. And we also did some reliability tests. You can show that after several hundred heating cycle, the resistance of this device is still very stable. And even we try to make some mechanical stress to bend it the script. You can see after thousands bending cycle, the change of the resistance of this device is also within 2%. And besides make it like a wristband, we also make it like a switching. Okay, usually some switch you turn on the switch, you use the pressure to turn on the switch, but this one you can use the thermal heat from your finger to turn on the switch. And you can see the response of this switch is quite fast and sensitive. From on and off or from on to off is within 0.1 to 2 seconds. So after we try to switch the device many times within the second, the signal is come out is very stable and show up is very reliable. To work up, what is the advantage of the devices? Compared to battery, can generate electricity power continuously and effectively, as long as there is heat, and even the heat is low as low as your body temperature. Unlike the battery, there's no capacity limitation, and the greater the temperature gradients, more electricity can generate. And definitely for application, it can make use of like a sensor or make use of some device that are not feasible to power up by the battery. For example, some device or some sensor is located in a very remote area. You cannot always change the battery, because when you replace the battery, the cost for replacement will be maybe higher than the device, or some area is impossible or infeasible for you to wire a cable to power the device. So that's all my about this device. But if you are interested on other technology in CTU, feel free to go to our KTO website and then click the tip on the for industry and click the search. You can find out more related CTU technology from there. Thank you.
Thanks, Stephen. I just want to ask a couple of questions. This is a very interesting piece of work. Now, it seems that it presents itself to be wearable. At the same time, it's about how powerful it is in order to power what type of devices. Could it also be something, because so long as it's being thermoelectric, that means it can convert anything of a certain temperature into electricity.
Yes.
So that's why we say if it's in a harsh environment or remote environment, say for example during the hot summer day in Hong Kong, it will have that ability to actually draw from its environment to convert the heat into electricity.
Yep.
Now, it looks like a low-hanging fruit to me for anybody who wants to actually start a business and consider this, or has already started a business and is considering having a device or an ability to power their devices. This may be something that's worth the while. And any of the students out there who is interested to look at just going on the journey, not necessarily that you will eventually start up a business, but get onto the journey, take this. It's fairly simple to understand, and come forward to formulate a possible business plan out of it for any application area that you pick. Then get on to our Hong Kong Tech 300 program, because it's a fairly simple thing. We are encouraging students to explore this only because it is to allow you to expand your horizon a lot more. Now, if you take this as an example for the mechanism that I suggested, having this idea, and if you sign up with OASA Academy, you already have something where you think, I can formulate something out of this. Go tune in to what the corporates are struggling with. I talked at the very beginning of the session about established businesses having issues which they themselves may not even identify what exactly is the problem. But if you tune in and you actually leverage off the academy under OASA, you may be able to find out, you have a problem and I'm actually working on this project. This project, if I could formulate and tune it to what your problem is, I will have a solution. Immediately I have a customer. If any of these are the big multinational companies and they buy into your proposal or your solution, you have a customer, and chances are it's not just one customer. That means that your business idea can scale. So it's one of those things that I kind of repeat myself, but I'm just trying to make sure that everybody catch on to this as opportunities created through your own exploration. That's why it's the Marco Polo, digital Marco Polo, that y'all should be exploring. And I hope that the young people who are tuning in can sort of appreciate this. We try to make opportunities and create opportunities available to you, but you have to do your part to leverage off those opportunities and the doors that we open for you. And without further ado, I would like to thank all my invited speakers today, Greg and Perry. And we actually have a token of appreciation for you. This is actually a wireless charger. Wireless charger. Yes, yes, yes. It's Perry. Thanks so much for your time and taking this time this afternoon to share with us. Thank you, thank you. Everybody have a nice evening, and ahead of that, with weekend coming forward, TGIF tomorrow. So make the most of your time and think about what we've shared with you today. Bye.